Welcome to the Flautist Guides. This is the introduction video to the Foundation Tools section. The Foundation Tools section is the first section that I would hope that you would start because it goes through all of the really basic things that build a strong foundation in flute playing. We start first with putting the flute in the right position. Every flute has a different position that it's in tune, so you get the C's and the C sharps. You know, if you in tune, if you can't play with the flute in the correct position, then there's not much point in going further. Then we go with pitch bends, so we're finding the correct speaking point of the flute, and flexibility, also we're finding the correct speaking point of the flute with whistle tones, so to get the flute resonating. So we're working at a few different angles to get the flute at the speaking point, which is number one starting point. You know, if you haven't got the flexibility and you haven't got the flute ringing with ease without putting any push into it, then, you know, life's going to be pretty hard. So then we go into harmonics, and this is really the big thrust of the Foundation Tools section, because if the harmonics are not in tune, then the sound doesn't add up, and that's a Wib quote. And so harmonics are covered extensively, right from just controlling up to the fifth or the fundamental third, all the way up through the full range, getting them in, sync with each other, testing them against the correct note, and really controlling harmonics, but also taking it and mixing it with vocalization. And by vocalization, I mean using words to express an idiom, a musical idiom, or a musical phrase like "I love you," which is "oh," everything, paradise, believe, rigamazar, everything is a ah. So it's vocalization is using words to help you express a musical idiom or a musical line, but also to get your body into a singing position so that you can actually breathe and produce a beautiful musical sound, which is just, you know, a never-ending thing. I don't think it ever stops trying to improve your sound. You know, you're just always at it. And there's a beautiful, can't get hold of it, but Wib, at the age of 80, doing an advertisement for the Pender Island Flute Retreat, not only says that if the harmonics aren't in tune, then the sound doesn't add up. And in a different video, he says, and looks into the distance and says, one can keep on trying. And I just thought, my word, you know, he's still trying at the age of 80 when, honestly, the sounds that he's produced is absolutely fantastic. So I think the foundation tools and the melody studies and the tone development, they all work together to give you the structure to always be searching for a beautiful sound, for a better vocalization, for a better body position, for a better everything. We also go into flexibility exercises, which is based on the Goddard, little allegretto, da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, and Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which is probably the most beautiful vocalization of all, because you've got to be able to, with your octaves, and when you go up, you've got to be able to go somewhere, again down. You've got to be able to go up and over. So again, we're looking at the vocalization words to get ourselves in the position for expression. So, and there's some alternative fingerings and, you know, other things in the foundation tools, but they are the structure of the house. They're the concrete slab and the metal beams and the walls, and then the melodious studies we're starting to put the roof on with the melodious studies and the tone development. But I don't think you can go anywhere without the foundation tools. So I would hope that you would spend a lot of time on those and really master them. And just remember that Rome wasn't built in a day. Some of these things might come easily to you, and some of these things you might have to really struggle for and listen. But I would encourage you to tape yourself. I do it all the time, and sometimes I'm just surprised at, you know, I didn't think I did that, and I correct it straight away. It can cut your practice time down in half, rather than imagining that you've done something when you actually in reality haven't. So I think with the foundation tools, tape yourself, really listen, and take the time, use the mirror, so that you can see when you're bending the pitch, you know, you are getting a sad, moving the muscles down, and you are bending the pitch down. You're not just trying to turn the flute in, that you're actually using the mouth and all of those kind of things. So spend the time and be really detailed, because you will reap the rewards big time.